Imagine waking up one morning, checking your bank account, and discovering that every dollar you invested is gone. Not because the market crashed, not because of a cyber attack, but because one man disappeared with billions of dollars. No warning, no goodbye, no trace. Thousands of families lost their life savings. Governments launched investigations. International agencies joined the hunt. Yet, years later, no one knows exactly where he is. How can someone steal billions and simply vanish? This is the unbelievable story of one of the biggest financial mysteries in modern history. Chapter 1. The Dream Everyone Believed. For years, he looked like the perfect success story. Smart, confident, calm. He spoke like a financial genius. He promised ordinary people something they had always wanted: a chance to become wealthy. Investors trusted him. Business leaders admired him. Even experienced professionals believed his vision. Every presentation looked professional. Every interview sounded convincing. Everything appeared completely legitimate. Money started pouring in. Millions became hundreds of millions. Then, billions. People believed they were investing in the future. But, behind the polished image, a dangerous secret was growing. One that would eventually destroy thousands of lives. Chapter 2. The First Warning Signs. At first, nobody noticed anything unusual. Payments arrived on time. Investors were happy. New customers kept joining. The company grew faster than anyone expected. Success stories spread across social media. People encouraged their friends and families to invest. But behind closed doors, a few employees began asking difficult questions. Financial records didn't always match. Some transactions seemed impossible to explain. Whenever someone asked too many questions, they were ignored or removed. Still, almost nobody suspected what was really happening. Because when people are making money, they rarely question the system. And that's exactly what made the plan so dangerous. Chapter 3. The investigation begins. Everything looked perfect, until one journalist noticed something strange. The company's financial reports didn't add up. Profits were growing at an impossible speed. Yet there was very little proof of where the money actually came from. At first, almost no one listened. The company dismissed the claims as fake news. Its executives confidently denied every accusation. Investors stayed calm. Many even believed the company was being unfairly targeted by jealous competitors. But behind the scenes, regulators had already started asking difficult questions. And the answers they received only raised more suspicion. Chapter 4. Cracks in the Empire. Soon, the warning signs became impossible to ignore. Banks began reviewing suspicious transactions. Auditors demanded documents. Some records were missing. Others appeared to have been altered. Millions of dollars seemed to move through complex networks of companies that existed only on paper. Every new discovery pointed to a larger mystery. How could a company worth billions fail to provide basic financial evidence? The pressure kept building. News outlets around the world started covering the story. The once celebrated businessman was now under intense public scrutiny. Chapter 5. The Disappearance. Then, everything changed. Just before investigators could question him, he disappeared. No official farewell. No public statement. No confirmed destination. One day he was everywhere. The next, he was gone. Private jets were investigated. Border records were checked. Authorities searched across multiple countries. Rumors spread rapidly. Some claimed he was hiding under a false identity. Others believed he had powerful people protecting him. But despite a global search, no one could say with certainty where he had gone. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. And with him, billions of dollars had disappeared too. Chapter 6. A Worldwide Manhunt. Within days of his disappearance, authorities across the world began searching for him. Financial investigators followed money trails. Immigration records were checked. Private airports were monitored. International agencies shared intelligence. Every possible lead was investigated. But every trail ended the same way. Nothing. Some reports suggested he had boarded a private jet. Others claimed he escaped by boat. There were even rumors that he had changed his identity. But none of these stories could be confirmed. The mystery only grew deeper. Chapter 7. The Human Cost. While investigators searched, thousands of ordinary people were living a nightmare. Retirees lost their savings. Small business owners lost years of hard work. Families who had trusted the company watched their life savings disappear overnight. For many, it wasn't just about money. It was about broken trust. People had believed they were investing in a secure future. Instead, they became victims of one of the biggest financial scandals in modern history. The emotional damage lasted far longer than the financial losses. Chapter 8. The Mystery That Remains. Years later, the case continues to raise questions. Investigators recovered some assets. Court cases continued. But many questions remain unanswered. Where did all the missing money go? Did he receive help from others? Could he still be alive under a different identity? Or will this mystery remain unsolved forever? Until those questions are answered, the disappearance of the man behind this multi-billion-dollar scandal will remain one of the greatest financial mysteries of our time. Ending. Some crimes end with an arrest. Others end with a confession. But this one ended with silence. A fortune vanished. A powerful businessman disappeared. And a mystery was born that still fascinates investigators around the world. If you enjoyed this documentary and want more true crime, financial mysteries, and unbelievable real-life stories, subscribe to Crimefold and turn on notifications. Because sometimes, the truth is stranger than fiction. Fade to black.